All right, let's talk about something that can literally transform how you run your online store, the e-commerce dashboard. Think of it like mission control for your business. And honestly, by the end of this, you're gonna see why you just can't afford to fly blind without one. So let's get right into it. So I've got a question for you, and be honest. Are you running your e-commerce store kinda blind? Are you making big decisions based more on a gut feeling than on actual hard data? Look, it's a super common problem, but it's one that can seriously hold you back. I mean, if your day looks anything like this, jumping between your Shopify admin, then over to Google Analytics, then to all your different ad managers, and oh yeah, a dozen different spreadsheets, you know exactly what I'm talking about. It's chaos, right? And trying to make a smart, fast, data-backed decision in that mess, it's pretty much impossible. And we all know in e-commerce, speed is everything. Okay, so here's what we're gonna cover. First, what is an e-commerce dashboard? Then we'll get into the different types, look at some real examples in action, and wrap up with your top questions. Sound good? Let's go. All right, first up, what exactly is an e-commerce dashboard? The best way to think about it is as your single source of truth. It's the one place where the entire story of your business finally comes together. Yeah, I really love this way of putting it. It is your business's control center. And this isn't just another boring report, okay? It's a dynamic, live, single screen that pulls in all your essential metrics. We're talking sales, ad spend, shipping costs, and the big one, net profit. All of it right there in one place, updating in real time. Seriously, no more switching tabs, no more guesswork. But here's the thing. Not all dashboards are created equal. It's all about finding the right tool for the right job. Because, different business goals are going to need totally different views of your data. So let's break down the different types. First, you've got your store performance dashboard. This is perfect for store owners, solopreneurs. It gives you that quick pulse check on your store's health, things like revenue and sales growth. Then there's the marketing KPI dashboard. This one's for your product managers and founders. You're tracking stuff like conversion rate, customer acquisition cost, you'll hear that called CAC, and ROAS to see if your strategies are actually working. Next, web analytics. This is huge for marketers. It's all about how people find and use your site. Traffic sources, bounce rate, all that good stuff. And finally, the supply chain dashboard. If you're an ops manager, this is your Bible. It's about stock levels, shipping times, making sure everything gets to the customer without a hitch. Each one tackles a different but super important part of the business. Okay, so theory is one thing, right? But seeing is believing. Let's actually look at some real-world examples so you can see how this all comes to life. So let's kick things off with the one dashboard that every single store needs, the store performance dashboard. This one from TrueProfit is all about giving you total, crystal clear clarity on the most important metric there is, your actual profit. And you can see its power right here. You get these at-a-glance insights. You instantly see your net profit, not just your revenue. And that is so important. So many people chase revenue while their costs are secretly eating them alive. This dashboard stops that from happening. Plus, you can customize it to show only what matters to you, which cuts out all the noise. And the best part? The charts are live. You're watching your performance as it's happening, so you can react in a heartbeat. All right, next up, one for all the marketers out there. Look, tracking clicks, that's old news. The name of the game now is tracking profit. And this marketing attribution dashboard, also from TrueProfit, does exactly that. It connects every dollar you spend on marketing directly to your bottom line. And this is a total game changer, especially now. With all the privacy updates making ad tracking so much harder, having data you can actually trust is a huge deal. You can drill down from the campaign level all the way to a single ad creative to see what's really working. But the most important thing here is that it measures net profit on ad spend. It goes way beyond the basic return on ad spend, or ROAS, to answer the only question that matters. Are my ads actually making me money after you factor in all the costs? Okay, let's switch gears a bit. What happens after someone clicks your ad and lands on your site? You absolutely need to know what they do. And that's exactly where a web analytics dashboard, like this one from GA4, comes into play. This is all about understanding and optimizing that user experience. You can literally see the path your customers take, pinpoint exactly where they're dropping off, and then make smart improvements based on what they actually do, not just what you think they do. It helps you answer that big why. Why are people converting? Or maybe more importantly, why aren't they? So you can finally fix those expensive leaks in your sales funnel. And last but not least, let's talk about the operational side of things. Because let's be real, you could have the most beautiful website and the best marketing in the world, but it means absolutely nothing if you can't get your product to the customer. This supply chain dashboard from Gecko Board gives you that total visibility over your inventory and fulfillment. Wow, a dashboard like this prevents so many headaches. You can see your stock levels in real time so you don't accidentally oversell something. That is a huge trust killer. You can keep an eye on shipping times to make sure you're actually meeting the promises you made to your customers. And it helps keep your whole operations team on the same page, all focused on one thing: getting those orders out the door smoothly and on time. Okay, we have covered a ton of ground, so let's wrap this up with a little quick fire round. I'm gonna hit the most common questions people have about e-commerce dashboards. First up, the big one. Why do I even need a dashboard for my store? Like, why bother? Honestly, the answer is super simple. It's to save you a ton of time and to help you make way smarter decisions faster. It just pulls everything out of that spreadsheet chaos and puts it all in one clear, easy to understand place. Okay, next question. There is so much data out there, it is so easy to get overwhelmed. So what metrics should I really prioritize? You really can't go wrong starting with these four. First, net profit. That is your actual true bottom line. Then, customer lifetime value, or CLV. This tells you how much you can afford to spend to get a new customer. Average order value, or AOV, shows you if your upsells are working. And finally, return on ad spend, ROAS. That'll show you where your marketing dollars are working hardest. These four are the ones that really separate what's making you money from what's just draining your bank account. All right, and looking forward, what makes a really high-performing e-commerce dashboard today, in 2026? It really all comes down to one thing. It has to give you clear visibility into your profit, not just your sales. You've heard the saying, right? Revenue is vanity, profit is sanity. That's what it's all about. And on top of that, it absolutely needs real-time syncing and views that you can customize to focus on what matters most for your business. So I'm gonna leave you with this one final thought. Every single second of every day, your business data is telling a story. The only question is, are you listening?